On the 20th of this month, I tested positive for COVID-19, and later that night, I was brought over to the isolation center at the Gwagwalada university teaching hospital here, where I've been since. I'm currently on my 11th, going on my 12th day here. I hope to be out soon, perhaps when my next test is taken and the results are favorable. I will be on my way out, hopefully. But I decided to do this video just so I could speak about my experiences, and I hope it will be of help, of value to the society and to people out there, Nigerians in particular. When I came here, my first few days, I was asymptomatic, but I was nervous. I had a level of anxiety, a little bit of trauma. So it was fairly difficult few days, especially being the index case or the first case here in Abuja, so I think that was really the main challenge. But day by day, I grew stronger, in mind. Thanks largely to all the goodwill, the prayers, and the support I got from a vast array of Nigerians, many people I don't know, but of course, more obvious, my family, my friends, my associates, and just a whole lot of people who've been very supportive. So we thank God I'm well and I'm good. But one thing I'd like to speak to Nigerians about that I experienced, fake news. Fake news is very bad. It compounds your problems if you're in a vulnerable situation. Perhaps being from a political family, I didn't really feel that pain as much. But people who are more vulnerable, this thing could, really affect their health. It could affect their immune systems as well. So let me urge people out there to be very circumspect in how they treat information. Let them be careful in spreading information that is false. These things aggravate health conditions. So in my case, even people within the estate that I lived in were purveyors of fake news, and it's quite unfortunate. But I'm not really here to talk about those specifics. But I'd like to urge all of us to come together and see how we can support one another, because this is a challenge to our society. It's a challenge to our future. It's a challenge to the present. So we need to, the quicker we come together and understand that this is a problem that requires a collective effort, then the sooner we overcome this. The longer it takes to do that, then the more the impact in terms of fatalities potentially, and also the economic impact. Thankfully, as we've seen the numbers and statistics, most people will be fine from this, but we can't ignore the few that may not be fine from this. So let's work hard, let's support the government, let's comply with directives from the WHO, the federal government, state governments, etc., so that we can overcome this challenge sooner than later. Nigeria.